Hi everyone, happy Tuesday, crafty Tuesday in fact. I'm Christy Hickey with MajicMixx and we've got a couple of sweet crafts today. They're not going to take very long, that's why I'm doing two. And I'd like to thank everybody that came out to the Art Association Saturday night. It was not a very pretty night. The wind was blowing really hard and it was cold, and I really appreciate that. It was wonderful support, and I enjoyed seeing you. So thank you. Thank you very much. Got some classes. Fluid art classes coming up this Friday, and the following Friday, the 15th and the 22nd, 9:30 to 12. And we'll do two canvases, 11 by 14, two different types of techniques. And you get to choose what you would like to do. So sign up, reserve your chair. And for the first craft, we're going to do a little Valentine's scratch card. And I have put in the description the link that you can click on, and it will take you to get the template for the card. There's two of them. There's one that's pre-made, okay? And then the other one you get to customize. So I'll show you what it looks like. This is the little template. And I printed one out in white paper too. Hey Aunt Dot, good to see you. So this is on the white paper, and this is what it says. These are pre-made templates on Better Homes and Gardens site. And we're going to cover it up. We're making our own scratch cover solution. Easy peasy. And then they have, this says the same thing, it's just on pink paper. But they have one that doesn't have any words in the hearts, and you can go in and type what you want to put in there. So could be kind of fun, right? Yeah, so that's what our first craft is going to be. Hey Sherry, hey Tony, we're just getting started, and this is the finished product of the scratch cover. Okay, you know how our lottery tickets have that silver and you just scratch it off? Well, Better Homes and Gardens gave us a recipe for it. So I'm going to put you down so you can see. There you go. That's our little card. And this is real easy. Easy peasy. All you need is metallic paint in any color that you want. And believe it or not, I did not have any red. I cannot believe that I did not have red metallic paint. So I went with the usual silver and some dish soap. Okay, I'm going to turn a little bit more light on here. Okay, now the recipe is you do 2 parts paint to 1 part dish soap. So I took, excuse me, for this size, which will cover this, I took 2 1/4 teaspoons, okay, which ends up being a 1/2 teaspoon, but I did it this way. So we have 1, 2. Okay, that's all the paint we're going to need. We only need 2 parts. And then we need 1 part of dish soap, and it didn't specify to use any brand. This is what I had on hand. 1 part dish soap. And you're going to mix these together. And your paint will end up being pretty runny, but that's okay. All right, your next little step is to get some clear contact paper. And I cut this off the roll. You might be able to do this differently. I just haven't spent much time thinking about it. I thought maybe you could take packing tape, clear packing tape, and put here, you know, if you didn't have any clear contact paper. I bought this roll this morning and I thought, geez, this is going to last me forever. But I was thinking maybe you could take some clear packing tape and put over it. And then put your silver. But if you did that, it would end up looking like this. And we're not going to leave it like this, okay? So get you some of this. And what you're going to do is paint this on. And it's pretty thin. So I had to do 3 coats. And I hurried it up a little bit by using the blow dryer on it. So it didn't take very long. That's your first coat. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Diane. See, it's kind of see-through. So it needs 3 coats at least. I'm going to set this aside because I'm working on a second one. And I'd tell you about it, but my husband might be watching and I don't want him to know about it yet. So it'll have to be a surprise. So I'm going to set this aside to dry. I thought, you know, this would be really good for children making if, you know, mom, dad, grandma, somebody made a little reward board and used the scratch off on it. And when they did really well or helped around the house, they could scratch off and see a little prize underneath. I thought, oh, that's cute. That would be really some incentive. And it'd be a nice little surprise. Now what I did is I traced those hearts, and I'm cutting this out. I'm gonna try to cut it out. I couldn't see quite clear through the paper, so this heart's not perfect. There we go. So that's our little heart. And this is the clear side, right? Hey, Mandy. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. We're going to trace on the back side, okay? And I need 4 of them, 4 hearts. And this is not tracing very well. Might have to get a different marker. Let's see. Let's try this one. I didn't think about the wax coating on the back of this paper. That's better. Hope everybody's doing well today. Everybody ready for Valentine's? We don't make a big deal out of it, but it's nice to give somebody special a little surprise. Make them feel good. So we have two more. Oops. That one's going to be a little tight. All right, so there's our 4. Where's the top? And I'm going to cut these out. Probably should have done at least 3 of them, but I was a little under the gun this morning. I knew this little craft here wasn't going to take very long, and I thought, I really need to do something else. Okay, so there's our little silver heart. And let's see how easy this is going to be to peel off, right? They said just peel it right off. Easier said than done. And I think what probably should have happened was to start it before I cut it. Here we go. So that's the backing. I'm just going to put this right here. What did I do? I did this wrong, y'all. Can you believe that? I did this wrong. Now, how in the world? I am just being totally blonde today. That is so weird. All right. Something is not right here. Those directions were completely clear on how to do this. So what I did is I should have painted on this side. Duh. Okay, so I cannot believe I did that. You're going to paint on this side. Cut them out, place them on top of here, and then you'll be able to scratch off this. Can't believe I did that. So it scratches off fairly easy. Get your brand new penny, and away you go. I just painted on the wrong side of the paper. And if it didn't take the paint so long to dry, I would do it again. Okay, Bonnie, you didn't miss much because I did it wrong. So, and we're live, so y'all get to see it. Here it is. So take you some clear contact paper, right? Okay. And you're going to paint on the side that doesn't have the paper backing. You're going to paint on the right side of your contact paper. That way, when you cut out your hearts, you can peel it off and you can stick it on here. Okay, it'll look like that. And you'll be able to take your penny or your coin, and your loved one, special one, can scratch off and see what his or her prize is. Okay. This says dinner and a movie, homemade cookies, breakfast in bed, massage and flowers. So that's their standard template, but they do have another template on that website, and I put it in the description. All you have to do is click on it and it will take you to the link, and you'll be able to download the link for this little card, okay? You can use this one or make you one. They have a custom one that you can do. So that's our card. For whatever it is. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, our second one, this is a throwback from the 70s. And I'm sure all of y'all remember string art, right? Wasn't that fun? That used to be so much fun. Bonnie likes the videos for mistakes. Yeah, it does kind of break up the monotony, doesn't it? I am human. What can I say? So I found this on Pinterest, and it was just like a stock template. As you can see, it's a mason jar. And so I printed it out. This one has numbers, so it tells me where to start. Thank goodness. I should have had one for the contact paper, right? And this was on the other side of it, so you could use either one of it. And this little board here, I picked up at Walmart. It was like $5. These little nails, I had a real hard time trying to figure out what size nails to get because the directions didn't say. So I ended up going with, this is called a wire nail, and it's 3/4 long. Oh, Sherry, I remember that horse. Yeah. They are very pretty, and you would not believe the designs that people are coming up with for this string art. It is just, it's really pretty. They're doing all kinds of mermaids, seahorses, just all kinds of things. Now this is embroidery thread, and it wasn't very expensive. It was like 49 cents. And I wasn't quite sure what color, because when I get through with this, and this isn't going to take very long, I want to put some of these flowers in at the top, like that. Won't that be cute? So I ended up getting both white and kind of a creamy yellow embroidery thread, and we'll just see what happens here. You're going to take your thread and you're going to use it whole. You're not going to split it. We're going to tie it off at number 1. Let's see here. I thought about, let me get this started here. I thought about doing both colors just to see, have a little bit of interest. Yeah. And I got 2, I'm not sure what these things are called. Like, I know yarn, when you have a whole, is it called ream? No, that's paper. But I'm just going to go around and around. And these little boards, they're very thin. So you don't have to hammer them in very long. In fact, this little design here took less than 10 minutes to do. And as you can see, this is not taking any time at all. And we could get really fancy with it and do all kinds of little extras. We could put a word on the jar. But this is kind of a modern little twist to the 70s craft. And you want to kind of pull your string tight while you're going around here, just to give it some stability. Let's see, 27, 28, don't have very many more to go. 29, I'm going to go to 30, 31, 3, let's see, here's 34, 35, just about through with this here. How many of y'all did this when you were younger? Oh, you did yours with wire? I don't remember the wire. I just remember the picture. I do remember that. Let's see. I'm going to try to tie this. And keep it tight. Ah! Didn't work. Didn't work. Hold on. Need this. And try it again. I'm trying to tie a knot on this little nail and keep it tight so it doesn't come off. It's not cooperating very well. There. There. Okay. And cut that. So now that I've done the first one, I'm going to take this off. Yeah, you'll have to get it, unless you can figure out some other way, you're going to need to print out a template every time you want to do this if you want to do the same thing all the time. And I found this little, I'm thinking about it, this little tool here that has the flat edge, and it's flat here. This was perfect for holding these little nails on and whacking it with the hammer. It will save your fingers. Let's see. I think this is supposed to be the fun part, isn't it? Can you imagine doing one that has more nails in it? Okay. There's a few little dangly pieces of paper here. Yeah, I think the white, or excuse me, the yellow would look really cute on here too. Let's see. We got time. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Put this down a little bit. I'm going to add the yellow, light yellow on top of it. Because as it is now, I mean, you can see the white, but it just doesn't stand out very well. Hey, Darlene. Oh, thank you. Make sure you watch the beginning. You'll get a kick out of that. Let's see. I might, I don't know, in my spare time. I'd really like to do some of those other patterns they have on Pinterest. Oh my goodness. They were just gorgeous. And they added all kinds of things to them. Like, there was one girl that she did a seahorse. And after she got it all strung, or while she was stringing it, she added sea glass to the inside. It's very, very pretty. But I was thinking about this. You could go crossways down here at the bottom a little bit and add rocks, you know, like the water rocks, and or moss maybe. Let's see. It doesn't take very long. And it's kind of relaxing too. Takes your mind off of things. You know, after you get the first one done, the second time's not as monotonous. And I think it adds a little bit more interest to it, doing two colors. Okay, we're at the end. So let me cut this off, tie it in a knot, and we'll add those flowers. Let's see how it looks. Push that down a little bit. This part here, it will help you if you have some fingernails too. Nope, didn't do it. Okay. This embroidery thread is very slippery. I think we got it. Yes. Okay. It's been years since I've done any embroidery. That was one of the things we learned in home ec in the 7th grade. And that in itself is coming back. So the yellow did kind of help brighten it up a little bit. The weather here is beautiful. I think it's like 78 out there. Really very pretty and warm. The birds are loving it. So let's see how. I have the hot glue gun on standby. Might use some of it. I'm gonna have to turn this around so I can see what I'm doing here. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers, and they all look about the same height. Yeah, I think it's going to have glue in order for it to stay in place. Well, that's kind of cute. See if I can turn this around so y'all can see it. Yeah. So what I should do is there. That would be really cute to get some little blue rocks and put in here. Maybe tie the string across it so it'll keep it, and put more string down at the bottom. You'd have to do that in order for it to Somebody gave me a really big laughy face. That's funny. So experiment with that. I think I may have $8 wrapped up in this little craft, so that's not bad at all. Be a cute little present for somebody. Housewarming. Oh, hot glue the rocks. That's a good idea, Sherry. Yeah, that'd be cute. I picked up, I thought lavender. I got some lavender too. Would be really pretty up against the gray. I haven't taken them apart yet, but I thought that would be really cute. Kind of make it 2D. There. These little ones, they don't have wire in them. They're not bending, they're not staying. But anyway, you can make it look prettier, spend a little bit more time on it. Put you some special flowers in there. Some sunflowers would be really cute. Thanks, Bonnie. You like the lavender? I do too. I'm going to get some this year and put in the yard because I read that it helps keep the mosquitoes away. So, well, thank you everybody for watching today. And there'll be more videos at YouTube MajicMixx. Like and subscribe. Please share this one with your family and friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. And tune in Thursday for Fluid Art. All right? Thank you, everybody. Hugs. Bye-bye. Love you all.